Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and today I'm going to be teaching you some various shortcuts when it comes to VS Code so that you can save your time when it comes to coding. So we are going to be opening our VS Code. We are going to be creating some files here, HTML file, then you press enter, then you are going to create another one. Now for in our case, let me use this one. It's okay, but let me create another one. Dot HTML like that. Then it's going to come like that, and then now I want to show you a shortcut on how to type a boilerplate. Instead of wasting a lot of time trying to code the boilerplate, you can just use a shortcut where you will press shift on your keyboard and then one. First of all, come here like that, then you're going to come and press shift and then one, and you're going to get this exclamation mark, and then after that you're going to press enter, and boom, like that you have the boilerplate where you're going now to just make some few changes here, and then you are good to go. And I have uploaded a few videos explaining what are the tags, what do the tags mean here in the boilerplate. And even here on the body I have done a video on that, so you can go through my playlist and you are going to find it and you will learn. And remember, if you are starting to create websites or to code websites, you're going to need to have the clue of what most of these tags mean, because these are the basic tags that you need to know when it comes to HTML. And then I'm going to show you how to make, if you want to link an extra CS file, you're just going to come here in the body. Remember, in the body, it is where you write anything that users will see. It is the user side of the website where users will see and will interact with. So let's say you want to link the CSS, you're just going to type link, and then here you just it will bring you this, and then you can press link.css, and then like that, and then now you have link to your CSS, right? And then you can come here and create a CSS file where you can come and say and create style.css like that. So let's say I want let me create something here. Let me create a heading one. Remember, all this I have created a video trying to elaborate where we use those heading tags and paragraphs and sections and footers. All of them I have done some few videos on them, so you can go through my playlist and you're going to find the video about them. So let me just type my name here, that like that. My name is John, and then I'm going to control save, and then I'll come here to my CSS, and then I want to style that heading. So I'm going to come here and write h1. And remember, all this I have done a video showing how the CSS works, how the HTML works, and also the JavaScript. So make sure you go through my playlist so that you will not be left behind. So let me say I want to change the color of my heading. I just come and type color. Just type color like that. Then I can give it a color of blue like that. Then I'm going to press Control Save, and then when now I will open, let me open this so that you can see what we are doing. I'm going to come here, and then I'm going to come to my files. I want to add files here. I want to open. Here is the index.html. So you can see here my name is here, and I have given it a color of blue. So let's say I want to change. I don't know if you can see very well. Let's say I want to change the color to be. Let me give it a color of. Let me maximize this one like that so that you can see. Let me say assume. Let me give it a color of like red so that you can see how this works. And then I'm going to press Control Save like that. Then when I come here and load, you see it is changing. Let's say I want to move that text to come here in the center. I'm just going to come and say margin left. Remember all these attributes I've done a clip for it. So if you have not watched, make sure you go and watch so that you can understand everything that I'm doing. So margin left, maybe you can give it like 100 pixels. Let me use 100 pixel and we see how it will look like. Then you're going to press Control Save. Then you'll come here. You see it has moved. Let's say you want to I want it to move a little bit down here. I'm just going to come and say margin margin right margin top so that it can move down margin bottom. I can give it 100 pixels like that, and then I control save, and then I'm load like that. Yeah, let me see. No, I've typed margin bottom instead of margin top. I'm going to show you margin bottom, margin top, like that. Control. You see, it have moved like that. Let's say we want to take it back this side a little bit, so we're going to come and say we can use the margin left. You can use the margin left, or we can use the margin. Let me use margin. Let me use margin light. Use margin light so that it can margin light at 100%. But let me use percentage so that you can see the shift. Let me use 90. Let me use 90. I'm going to use 90% like that. I'm going to control and save, and then I'm going to here. You see, it have moved to 90% here. So you can use pixels to move, or you can use percentage, and then you can use VH, which but at start I would recommend you to start with percentages and pixels because they are the easiest ones even to recall, even to play with. So that is how you link the CSS and your HTML. But you can also come here, you can also style it in your HTML page, but I don't really encourage that. But if it is a specific part and you don't want to go to the CSS, you can still come here and then just below here. And yeah, you can come here and then you can type style like that. And then now you can come here and say you want to style the H1, our heading, and then you can left it to have something like that, and then you can now say you want the color to be, let's say the color to be green. Remember to, and you can say the color you want the color to be, maybe let's use brown like that. Then now you will come here. Maybe you don't even need now the link the CSS. Now you are using the CSS in HTML, so we're just going to actually delete this. I make this so it doesn't like that. So and then you control and you save like that, and then when you come here you see and when you come here you see the color has changed to brown, which means this style is still functioning because suppose we have unlinked the external CSS, and you can still do that. And remember, I have done this. Now we have used an element selector by the but you can also do element selector by ID and by class. So we can come here. I have done a video. Let me say I have done a video for that, so that you can go and take a look up on it. So let me show you another shortcut that you can do. You don't need this one for now. This one, let's delete that. So let me show you another shortcut. If maybe let's say you want to create a div, you're just going to just click like that and then div, and you press enter, and then you have a div with a class. See, have a div with a class. So now you can come here and type which class you want to give that div. You can say my name. So you are going to use that class to select this div so that you can style it in your CSS. And let's say you want to create a div here. Let's say you want to create a div without giving it a class. You can come just and type div, and then you can press enter, and then it's going to create that one. And let's say you want to create a div with an ID. So you are just going to come here. Let me delete this one so that you can see properly. Just going to come here, that, and then you can come here and say hash. You can just the hash like that, and then now everything that you type will be your ID. So I can come and say my name like that, and then when I press enter, it's going to create a div with the ID of my name. Okay, and that is how. So let me show you how to link pages in your HTML. So you're going to come and say, let me show you how a shortcut of how to create and to link some various pages in your HTML. So you're going to come and say nav.navbar, and then like navbar, and then you're going to put that marks, and then you're going to say a.link, and then how many how many how many links do you want to create? Let's say you want to create like let's say 5 links. You can say here is where you put the number of links that you want. So you can come and say, let's say you want like how many numbers you want to, like 5 links. So you type like 5 links, and then you press enter like that. So you have 5 links. I don't know why it's done like that, but you can just come here and then do like that. Then you can come here and then you do like that. Then you have something that, and then do that. Here, that, so that I want it to be to look good, so that you can see properly what I'm doing, like that. Yeah. Okay. So here's the nav bar. I want to make it look a little bit neat, so that you can see properly what I mean when I'm telling you these are the links for how to link some pages in your HTML. So yeah, so that is how you see we have a nav, a class, we have a nav, with a class of navbar. And then we have now these are the rings. These are the rings. This is where now you will type where you want to go, when maybe it is a button, or it is a page that you want to go when you click something. So if you click, so let me come here and say click me. Say click me that, like that, and then I'm going now to add a link here. Maybe let me say, because here I have an index.html. I'm just going to type here. I want to go to that link, index.html, like that. I have index.html, and then I'm going to control save, and then so that I will come here to index.html, and I will come and let me allow me to make a boilerplate, so that at least you can say, let me use a heading, and then say you are here. Let me say you are here, you are here, here, like that, and then I'm going to control and save. So when I will come to my now this is how it looks, how our work here looks like now. And then I'm going to reload here, and I'm going to see now this, and when I press it, it will take me to index. It is supposed to take me to index.html. Why it is not let's see where we have done something. This is the index.html. Then we have the index.html. Click me. This is supposed to be a link. Okay. Oh, and actually we have. If you see here, we changed the class, but we did it now. Here it is where now we are supposed to write the index.html, that. So you're supposed to be so careful when it comes to typing, because a small mistake can make your whole website functionless. So let's give a of example. Maybe let's see example. Remember, I have done this a clip of a video on this. So let's see how it will look, how it is functioning. So come here and do like that, and then you press click. You see, we have now moved from the page of this index.html. Now we're in the page of index.html. Maybe let's say we want to get here and then go back. So I'm going to come here, and I'm going to copy this, all of this, but let me do this again. I don't know why it is that, and I'm going to then I'm going to come here to index.html, and then now I'm going to paste it here, so that I'm going to paste it like this. Now I want this. Now when I click it on the index.html, it takes us back to index.html. So I'm going to come here and change this to from index to index.html, like that, and then I'm going to control and save. Then now we are going to see how now it will behave. So we're going to reload like this, and then you see now we are in the index.html, and when we click it, it takes us back to the index.html page, and then when we click it, it takes us back to index.html. So that is how we link the navs in the VS Code. Hope you enjoyed, and make sure to go through my playlist so that you can get a lot of videos where I'm talking about website creation. And before you go, remember to subscribe and hit the notification bell, so that whenever I post or upload new video, you're going to be the first one to be notified. So see you next time.